Okay guys, I've come back to the kitchen. This is my first batch of chicken. I'm going to go ahead and remove that from my stove, from my grease, and put in the second batch. I'm going to go ahead and come back over here to my lay that down, sorry guys, and I apologize for going in circles on my camera, but I'm holding the held hand camera. And so I'm going to flour this chicken up, go ahead and put it inside my grease. Yeah, I have to excuse my floor. I have spilled some, my children spilled some Hershey's Kiss chocolate on it, so I gotta mop it. So you see a dirty floor, ignore it. It's just it. Hey, I got kids. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and touch up some more in the grease skillet here. Be very careful. This grease can get very hot if you are a first-time cooker of chicken. Okay. Now I've set that to cook. I'm gonna check on my potatoes. Now I'm gonna start my cornbread. I'm just gonna mix my cornbread really quick. So hold on just a second, guys. Okay. I'm gonna lay this camera down. I'm gonna put it right here, okay? And this is the bowl I'm gonna apply my cornbread in. This is the Jiffy Mix. Let me make sure I got everything that I need for my cornbread. Okay, I got some eggs, and I got some milk here. I'm going to apply the cornbread to my bowl. You only need 1 egg, so I'm going to put maybe a half of this in there. Okay, not a whole lot. And 1/3 of a cup of milk. So I'm just gonna apply just like 1/3 of it. I'm just gonna pour it in there. I'm doing the grandma style. Now my husband likes his cornbread to be really sweet, so I'm going to apply a little sugar. Just a little bit, nothing too over the top, because it's already sweet cornbread. Now I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to just stir this up until it's fully mixed. Now my oldest boy is not really fond of cornbread, and I don't know where he gets that from. But sometimes it happens in the family, I guess. Certain people like certain things. My husband doesn't like seafood, but my kids do eat seafood. And I love seafood. Now I'm not going to eat no damn octopus or nothing like that. I'll eat me some shrimp, crawfish, oysters. I've had clam and lobster, tails, all that. Fried legs and all. So I'm not going to eat no damn octopus. No offense to whoever do, to each his own, but it's not my thing. Now I got my cornbread. I'm stirring my cornbread up really good here. Now I got it fully mixed. I'm going to add just a touch of grease to my pan. Y'all give me 1 second. just to oil my pan up so the cornbread won't stick. I just oil it up on pan. My grandmother taught me how to keep it from sticking. I'm going to stir this up really good. Make sure all the mixture's together. I'm going to add just a little bit more milk, not a whole lot, because it's a little thick batter here. And I'm going to apply this into my pan. But they eat the hell out of this cornbread in this house. That I can say that my kids love this cornbread, except my oldest boy, he's not really fond of it. I try to, take it as he's just a picky eater at certain things, but eventually, hopefully, when he gets a little older, he'll like it. But right now, I think he's probably a phase of it. Okay. I'm going to put this in my water. I want to let that soak because I need bowls here. Now, I've already added my mixture to my cornbread pan. And I'm going to set this in the oven right beside the potato. Now, you have to keep an eye on your cornbread because it doesn't take long for the cornbread to cook. But the potatoes might take a few minutes or two. So I'm going to go ahead, stick this in my oven, and I'll be back with more progress. So stay tuned. Okay, I've come back to put in my third batch of chicken. I almost burnt the other chicken. So it's a little crisp, but it's okay. It's not burnt, but it's good. I'm gonna put in my other batch of chicken into my my cornbread is done. I wanted to share with you guys real quick. And I'm going to powder this chicken up. Sorry, I kind of lost train of thought for a second with my children and forgot that I had chicken in the oven. But luckily it was on low, and when they get into stuff, they get into paper. So I'm just applying flour to my other patches of chicken here. I'm gonna apply this to the grease. Again, quote, be very careful. This stuff will be very poppy. I don't know what to pop really much. A lot. Sorry guys, I'm speaking in tongues here. I'm gonna take my spatula, pull down the chicken so that it's gonna be. But some of this chicken is kind of deformed. I'm gonna dump some more pieces in there so that I can have enough in there. And when I come back, I won't have as many to cook. Then family can eat. And I'm gonna check on my potatoes. I'm gonna take my potatoes out of the oven. I'm gonna clean up my mess here. I got mess grease all over my counter here. So bear with me as I take heat with my potatoes. I'm gonna set this down. Wash my hands. I got grease, flour all over my hands and my nails. So my hands are washed. I'm going to check on my potatoes. I'm going to take my potatoes out here and see if they tendered up a little bit. Very hot. And I'm just going to rinse off my spatula here. Sorry about that, guys. Out my spatula. I'm going to check on my potatoes. I'm going to add a little bit more water to them. I don't want them to dry out and be all hard to chew. They can do that. Feel the textures of them. They're getting really soft. And yeah, they're getting really soft here. I'm going to add just a little bit more Parmesan to them. Yeah. If I can find my Parmesan. Okay, I got it. Then add just a little bit of this Parmesan cheese to the potatoes. And a little bit more of oregano and a small water. I'm just going to add a bowl full of water so it won't be so much water into my potatoes. So that I can keep them from drying out while they're baking. I mean, it's okay to have dry potatoes, but if you have a lot of dental problems like myself, it's hard to chew. I'm just going to add a little more garlic. And I'm going to stick it back in the oven, maybe for another good 30 minutes. So I know they're cooking. Okay. So bear with me. I'm going to put this back in my oven. Watch out, son. Move, Nathan. Okay. Now I've done that. I'm going to show you my progress. I said some of my chicken did darken. That's okay. It's still edible. And this is my cornbread again. And I got another batch, and I got just a little bit more to go to cook. And that's what we're waiting on. So stay tuned for more. Bye.